We come now to the final of the under 100 kilo category. Nikoloz Sherazadishvili of Spain goes up against Kyle Reyes of Canada. It'll be Sherazadishvili in the white judogi, Reyes in blue. And this is how they got to the final. First round bye for Sherazadishvili, and then it was Pirelli, Sismanlar, Kukolya, and El Nahas. For Reyes, it was Balanta, Turaboyev, Beck.
This has a possibility of an absolute cracker here. Sherazadishvili, absolute brilliant. Two-time world champion at the weight below, now at the weight. This man here lost by the skin of his teeth in the final of the World Championships just 2 weeks ago, and a lot of people thought he could have won it. And anyway, he is on great form, really good form. So I think that this is going to be a really interesting contest. Kyle Reyes of Canada then in blue here. Wanting to go right the way up the middle there. They've got to find the way in though, and there's Sherazadishvili there going for his with the front foot, because it's the front foot that's the danger here, because you go 100% in there to try and get in there. If they just slip the hip and come across, then you're going to be in trouble. Team attacking that front leg there, and decides to do a technique on the right there, Reyes. But watch how he pulls the arm in here. He's going to have to be careful of that, but he looked. Didn't take him long, did it? Sherazadishvili to adjust to the new weight. He's done a really good job. Getting better and better every time at the heavier weight.
Both fight as well.
Now they have the sleeve. Is he going to go in here? Not far off, was he there? Sherazadishvili is just beating him to the punch there. That metaphorically, of course I do. Attacks the front leg there. Sherazadishvili then comes in for a really strong Uchimata. I couldn't know quite what they're looking at there. They're just whether it was an attack against the arm.
Yeah, the only thing I saw was the head. Yeah, from Sherazadishvili. He doesn't like it at all. Oh, Reyes just has to bow, take it.
Wow, so we're going to have another look here and see how the head went down there.
Well, the difficult thing in this is if you go by the rule, then you're going to say that if he wasn't intentional and it wasn't dangerous, it's the other side. We'll see it from.
Now we can see the highlights of this final for the men's under 100 kilogram category.
So using the mat in order to get that extra little bit of power. You have to ask, don't you, now, really, so what happens, when you're halfway through the technique like that, what do? Do you release it? I guess you just have to release it, don't you? Either that or it means more kazushi on the,
if you
with
do,
the sleeve hand.
If you do, what will, as you say, what will happen to the sleeve hand? That hits the mat, you know, not your head. And I think that's